Beautiful. Right, we're up and running here by the looks of it. Get you guys pulled up here. Welcome, guys, for joining up. Welcome. Letting some people join up before we get started.
Can't believe I'm still wearing my jacket. It's supposed to get really cold tonight.
Jacket. I'm
Crazy.
Get on my winter gear.
That's right, firewood.
Crazy.
But 80 degrees or 83 degrees on Monday.
Yeah, we got quite the weather change.
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
just looking at that, actually. So it does kind of factor into our podcast. Friday night's looking a little chilly for off-road, so be prepared for that. Looking at a low of 31
No kidding.
on Friday night.
Ouch.
Friday night dirt. Gonna get a little chilly. Make sure you, just fix this. I spilled my drink and knocked it off. Make sure you dress accordingly. Looks like after the weekend we're supposed to
It's
get a bit
about to,
warmer.
yeah, trend, yeah.
Looks like a nice weekend though. Sunday's looking 72. We got the
72.
turf opener Sunday. Weather is looking pretty nice. And then yeah, Monday 82. So it looks like once we get through this week, we're going to be headed on to the summer weather.
That's right.
Just had a little cold spell here.
And we've been chatting it up a bit about the turf. You know, we're going to start maintenance. We're going to break ground tomorrow. And it looks like it'll continue all the way till Sunday morning. So, again, we've been ignoring it a bit, just getting 8 skill underway. It'll continue again. But
There we go.
we're going to get all of that up and running
We're just getting the
when it comes to the turf. So
feed going on my phone. It's much easier to answer the comments than on the computer side for some reason.
hope you guys had a good time for the opener on Friday. I did stop by, and it was a nice turnout.
Yeah, even before I talk about that, we skipped last week because I wasn't really feeling too well, so we just kind of skipped over that, and then so I want to go back to all the way to the dirt opener because I want to have a little recap on that for those of you that were here.
Wow, that's all I have to say.
Here, thank you. Those of you that weren't here, we'll talk about that real quick. The dirt opener was kind of a wild one, to be honest with you. We did beat the entry count from last year. I think last year was 144, if I remember right, and I think this year we got 158. We had down to the H main in electric buggy. That was 80.
Yeah, it was
85.
85, yeah.
Just somewhere in mid 80s as entry number wise for just e-buggy, which is pretty wild. Pretty awesome turnout. The weather was interesting. It was a bit cold and windy in the morning. Got pretty nice out in the afternoon. It started raining a little bit. Got nice out again. And then rained some more. Track was wet in the morning just because it hadn't dried out from the week before. But it dried out enough to race. Then it started getting pretty dry, and then it started sprinkling. Then it didn't rain too much to the point where it was muddy in the afternoon. Actually, it was pretty good. But then it started raining again, and the track really couldn't take any more water, and
Right.
it started to get pretty muddy at that point. But we raced through it. We ended up shortening a couple of the mains and the races just to push it along because it wasn't stopping the rain. But we got through it and got the whole program in. It was definitely interesting the last few races.
Right.
Just fighting through the mud, but it was pretty good.
How many did you take into the show for the Nitro A-Main buggy? I thought I saw a grid of 14. Was it?
No, well, it was really 12.
Okay.
Because we had some dropouts and stuff like that, so I kind of calculated in for that while I was doing it. But there were basically 12-car races. I don't think, for the A-Main stuff, I don't think everybody showed out. We had a couple guys duck out because they didn't want to run in the mud. So I don't even think it was a full 12-car grid by the end of it.
I don't know why I thought. That's what it was. It was names there, but then there was no start. Like there was DNS.
Yeah, there wasn't.
That's what it was.
Much. Yeah, it was still not a full. We were running a full grid, but I don't think everybody showed up.
Right.
But nonetheless, it was pretty awesome. So dirt opener, major success. That leads into what was. I guess we'll keep it with the dirt. Friday night was the opener for Friday night.
I gotta say, the dirt looked amazing.
Yeah, the Friday night was pretty awesome. It did get a little cold, but even this week it's going to be colder. But nothing to be the last cold one until the end of the year, of course. But the track was fantastic, being a little bit chilly, but still the moisture in the ground was really good.
Yeah.
The dirt was nice. We ran 2 rounds in the main, went pretty smooth. I think we were done about 10 o'clock or so with seven races. Maybe
Yeah.
it was 8. I don't remember. But yeah, pretty full heats. It was a good time. Friday nights is underway. It was not for points. Again, that doesn't start until May 3rd, I believe. I start calculating points. Oh, and I do want to remind people that the Sunday races are points races. I didn't post up the points from the last Sunday, but I can do that. But I mean, you kind of know where you finished on that. Remember, come to all the Sunday races because those points add up. And then we got the we're working on the award for the Sunday series. I got a couple more things in the works for that. So make sure you attend them all. That's for electric buggy, electric truggy, and nitro buggy. Those 3 classes. So make sure you attend the Sunday races for that.
This past Friday, you had a nice crowd for truggy. Saw that.
Yeah, it was
3 heats. It was,
I think, 4 heats buggy and 3 heats truggy.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Which is honestly the perfect amount of racing for Friday night. We got through pretty good. I have to say, all in all, the program was pretty good. Marshalling was decent. Got a little sparse towards the end, but people were packing up because it was kind of cold, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great program for all around. Then what else do we got? We'll move back inside real quick before we talk about this weekend. We got mini Z's going Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I posted up the track the other day with all the orange pipe.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
That worked out really nice. Nobody really broke anything. And
yeah, so that's every Thursday, 6:30. Mini Z Racing. We had 3 heats.
3 heats.
3 heats of
7
box
each.
stock. Me and Al are currently working on the mini F1 program here.
Whether it's PN, and that's a GL car.
The GL, we're working on that. Still trying to figure out the setup and stuff for that.
Absolutely.
But as of now, the box stock class is fantastic.
Underway. It's fantastic.
Basically, I'm gonna say $225 because you need to get the transponder. Most cars are $175 to $200, plus a decent set of tires. So transponder.
We have them in stock,
so
rims,
I'll say
T-plates,
$250.
Yeah, 250 sounds.
Throw it on the track. Come run with us. The timing system was I believe worked flawlessly Thursday.
Yeah, we didn't have a problem.
And really fantastic. It's the easiest thing to marshal.
Right.
And it's a great time Thursday nights.
That's right. We were done by 9:30, and
yeah,
it was great.
It was a nice time.
Yes.
Speaking of also Thursday nights, we
9
are
o'clock actually.
trying to get our TTO2 program going, but it's been a little rough. Basically, it has rained both the last 2 Thursdays. It has rained, and this Thursday is looking to be pretty cold.
Yeah.
And I really don't have a problem running the TTO2s when it's cold out. That's completely up to you guys. Keep in mind the traction can get a little rough out there when it's 35, 40 degrees.
Is that a point series?
I haven't done a points for Thursday. I didn't want to start it until it was.
I just don't want them also thinking that they might be losing out.
Oh no!
I don't want to force them to come because.
I'd like to start one for Mini Z and I'd like to start one for TTO2, but I was just kind of letting it get it going, and then with the weather.
Maybe
currently,
after Memorial Day, like after that weekend.
Yeah, let us know if you guys want to do a point series for box stock and TTO2.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with it. Just wanted to get the program a little more steady. But like I said, this Thursday or tomorrow doesn't look like it's supposed to rain as far as I know.
Just
but
cold.
it is going to be cold.
Yeah.
So.
And it's only for the next 3 nights. I think it's.
Yeah, next Thursday looks like it's
Wednesday
going to be
night,
nice.
Thursday night, and Friday night.
Yeah.
And then after that, so.
If you guys want to bring them, I'll get it going. I'll set it up.
Yeah.
But the next Thursday looks like it's going to be pretty nice outside.
Yeah, the trend looks like it's.
I would assume next Thursday we should have a good turnout for it, or hoping so. But we're going to continue to run Mini Z and TTO2, and not just TTO2. If you guys bring out the torque tune class or Formula One or whatever,
class, whatever,
we'll get it going. The mini rallies, whatever shows up with enough people. I don't mind running on Thursday.
As long as we
night.
cover the marshalling.
Yeah. So that's Thursday nights. Tuesday nights also, they continue throughout the summer. That was the last points series race for the summer, but I continue to run club racing for Tuesday nights, so there is at least one night a week that you can run a carpet program if that's all you have cars for there, or if that's all you want to run. We continue Tuesday nights, but the track is still in here. You can still run. We just don't change it as much throughout the summer. We kind of leave it with the more simple layouts.
Somebody had asked on our page, do we continue the whole Tuesday thing? And I know you just touched ground with it, but they made it very clear. And also, let's make it real clear, it's all year round.
Tuesdays don't stop
Yeah.
as long as people are showing up.
Right.
I mean, I'm here working anyway,
Right.
so
If
we'll
there's
run it,
something you
and then,
guys want to continue doing,
then we run the oval Nash truck on Tuesday nights as well, which we had a few guys for last night. But yeah, we keep that going for. I know that got asked once or twice.
Yeah.
And then what do we got? I think that's it for during the week, right? Did we miss anything?
No, I think
Friday night we're back outside A-Scale, and then
Saturday we close at a normal time, so we don't have oval.
Saturdays is 8 o'clock now.
Right.
Been like that for a couple weeks.
And then whatever Sunday
And then
program.
we have the monster trucks coming again on Saturday outside.
Oh, okay. Saturday.
Monster trucks, if you want to come participate or watch those guys,
Oh,
they'll
wow.
be out in the dirt this time, out behind the track Saturday.
You're going to get some good weather.
Yeah, I gotta go out there and spruce it up for them. We'll probably do that tomorrow.
Wow.
Then turf opener Sunday.
Okay. So it's safe to say that it's every other weekend, a different Sunday of off-road, whether it's turf and scale.
For club racing?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that, we were...
Somebody had touched base about that too. And
I do want to talk about the club racing thing. We have been trying to figure that one out. The problem is... let me see if I can remember it, because we went all the way to the middle of June. So this weekend we have turf.
Right.
So we can't run... Well, obviously not a club race, because we're running turf opener, trophy race.
Right.
So that takes us Sunday. Next Sunday is TCS race.
TCS race. But I wasn't sure if there was something else going on during that weekend.
Well, I'm not going to be here.
That's right.
You're going to be doing that.
That's right.
And the storage is going to be pretty busy, so we
Pretty
don't have
busy.
the manpower, and I
Right.
believe you're going to be using the timing equipment.
That is correct.
So we don't have the manpower to run a club race that particular Sunday, because we have the TCS race going on, and we're going to be kind of focused on that.
Right.
And then the weekend after that is Mother's Day.
That's right.
And the quick census I took on running on Mother's Day, which you can let me know in the chat, was to not do that.
Yeah, was
If
a lot of programs on that.
if I get a lot of people that want to run, then I mean, you can let me know. But the consensus on that from our quick poll was
Yeah, the majority said
majority not gonna be able to make it on Mother's
they're
Day.
not going to be allowed to race.
And then after Mother's Day weekend is a dirt race, is the trophy race.
That's right.
Is a dirt trophy race.
So just like that, 3 weeks, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was the dirt. I'm starting to lose count now.
So that's already the first weekend of June.
Now we were
No, Memorial Day weekend.
Mother's Day,
Right. So
Then it
the weekend
was-
after Mother's Day.
May 19th, I think is the next available day, but there was something about that day as well, I think. Let me see. We were trying to get a club dirt race in
Right.
for the Nitro guys is really what we were trying to
That's
do.
right. Mr.
But
Cruz and family have been very
it's not that we don't want to do it. We are just now
time constrained. This
okay. The 19th. Okay, the 19th was the dirt showdown race 2 of 5 for Sunday. That was the 19th. Where's the calendar? And then we went to the 26th, which I don't remember if there's anything wrong with the
I
26th.
think it's Memorial Day weekend.
Is it Memorial Day weekend?
I think it is.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure about that
I
one.
want to say there was a race that day elsewhere, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. I got to double check.
So you're saying that might be a club race?
It's possible, but I could be mistaken on something being there. It was getting a little hard to remember what day. And then we were back to June 2nd, which June 2nd, a bunch of us guys go to a real drag racing event in the NHRA, and that is me and basically the entire track crew are going over there, so
You
it'd be a
say the
little hard.
26th is Sunday. Memorial Day weekend.
That might have been what it was, but I don't know if there was something else that day.
Okay. So that's where we're up as far as dates, like a month from today.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out when we can run, and obviously the track is there, and you are more than welcome to come practice on those days. We were just realizing that we have a pretty tight summer schedule,
Correct.
and we packed it full of stuff. So we're trying to work with you guys and do something. If you guys are opposed to work coming on a Saturday, I mean, we could do something on a Saturday, but I know we do Friday nights and then come right back for Saturday.
It's a little tough.
It's a lot to ask for people, and I mean, if you guys want to, just let me know. But that's kind of where we're at as far as the club racing goes. It's just we got a lot going on, and we're trying to accommodate for everything, and we only got so many weekends.
That's right.
We'll get something going though. But as of right now, we're gonna wait until after our next dirt trophy race to worry about it, because we were kind of packed up until then. So
Yeah, that's right.
that's where we're at on that. And then yeah, the turf. Oh yeah, Caleb, the turf race is May 11th. That is a Saturday. We made it Saturday because Mother's Day was the 12th, and we didn't really have another weekend to do a turf race, so we wanted to try out a Saturday turf race. So we went for it on that weekend. So May 11th is correct for the second turf race, and we wanted to try out a Saturday to see how that went.
Is that just a regular points race?
That is the second race of the 5-race series for turf.
It's not a trophy race, it's just a points race.
No, it is trophy.
Oh, it is a trophy race. So all the points races are...
All the Sunday events in that 5 race series for dirt and turf are all trophy events.
Gotcha.
They're individual trophy events.
And then there's an overall.
An overall point series for the final event.
Right.
And that one is Saturday. It is not Sunday.
Mother's Day weekend, Saturday.
Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day is Sunday. The race is going to be Saturday.
May 11th on Saturday.
We gave it a try. We're seeing how it goes.
Okay.
And why not?
We'll see.
We hadn't ever done one on a Saturday, so we're gonna give it a whirl. But regardless, coming up, turf opener. That's what the big news is. Going to be this Sunday out there. It's supposed to be nice weather. I got some guys talking short course 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. If you guys got those short course trucks, bring them out. A couple people call me about that, and I know there's a couple local guys ready to run those 2-wheel drive short course trucks outside. We got stadium truck, mod buggy. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Nice weather. Come on out. Are you gonna come out for Sunday? Alex coming out for Sunday on. I assume he'll be DJing.
So far, so good, and yeah, I can't wait. There's going to be quite a few people. They've been texting me and PMing, and they're excited.
Yeah, it should be
they're
awesome.
Excited.
And then, no, we haven't really talked anything TCS, but we can touch on that as well. That's Alex's race. We're planning on holding a club race like we normally do on Saturday.
And what makes it so special is we can put some classes as a tune-up race if people want to stay both days. We usually get started at what time? Around noon for a club race?
Usually 11.
11. So if you can get here early enough where we can get the cars ready.
We'll say 11 for that, but I think...
But I would love to see a tune-up race. And then if we have time afterwards, before we close, maybe some open practice for those arriving a little later. Maybe they can even bring their gear, kind of set up camp, and then...
yeah.
But I want to make a weekend out of it. I'll be here both days, God willing. I want to make it a special weekend. On road is my thing, and the Tamiya series is very special to me. And geez, I think this is almost my 20th TCS race, and it's I enjoy it. It's a special crowd. It really brings out not only the fun, but when these guys get ready for this race, from the paint jobs to the attention to detail. Some of these chassis, you won't see them anywhere else but an event like this, because only Tamiya can put together a party like this and have product like this. So again, product, check out your classes, check out what you need as far as the spec tire. One of the things we talked about is we don't always have the spec stuff here. That's the bottom line, from parts to tires. So please check that out. I would love to, I can't speak for everyone, but I would love to accommodate everybody, but that's the kind of race where you really got to come prepared. You got to really come prepared. The tires that you need for your classes, the motors, there are stuff that we simply don't have, because really, after this weekend, it's
just really not a lot of classes that we run on a regular basis.
Yeah. We barely run TTO2. That's a good example. We run TTO2, we follow the rules, but when it comes to the tires, we run the house tires, and the house tires are gravity tires. But again, I'm not sure if gravity tire is the spec tire for a lot of those classes, from Pro Spec to GT2, GT3.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, and it's a lot to ask for Chris to say, can you accommodate us for at least the tires, because you'll probably just buy one set for the event, and we're gonna have to eat up a lot of the others. And what's to say that at the end of the year they're gonna make an obsolete? They're not going to be available anymore, and they're going to go with, say, a house rule, or there's another tire that we're going to bring to the spectrum. So again, please, if you're going to make an attempt to participate when it comes to that equipment, please, the majority of you guys, you either have it or look to someone else maybe that.
We'll do what we can.
We'll do what we can, but it's just hard. It's hard when it comes to, especially the tire part of it. It's hard to...
And the Tamiya parts.
And Tamiya parts. That's right.
On that. We don't really... I mean, TTO2 is really the only chassis that we run on a regular basis and have parts for. Maybe some Euro truck stuff, too.
Right.
But a lot of the mini classes and the TA chassis and the higher-end chassis, we really don't have much for. And we really don't run that stuff other than, like Alex said, TTO2. Is really all we run on a regular basis.
That's right.
But it is a great race, and
we're looking forward to it. And like I said,
a bunch of the prizes have already shown up.
Right.
They give away a bunch of kits and bodies and tools, and it's a free race as well, so you can't really complain too much. But yeah, definitely come prepared for it, and it should be. I mean, it's pretty much it's always a good event. But you just got to be a little self-sufficient. That's all.
That's all we're saying. We're not trying to avoid some of the requirements or anything. We are proud and honored to host it. It's just, it really just comes to town once a year, and it's hard to accommodate for the whole entire weekend. And then after that, it just sits there. I mean, just what I'm saying is the whole TCS community, just help each other out, see who's got what, who's coming, who can pick up stuff, and just chat it up. There's a ton of Tamiya chat places. I belong to at least 2 or 3 of them, and they're chatting it up. It has not stopped. This race is no different than any other big race that these guys go to, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be all hands on deck, prepared.
Yeah,
we'll
get you going. Regardless.
We'll get you going. We're going to put on a good show. That's one of my favorites of the year.
Up until then, the on-road track is set up.
Yeah.
I will put down a different layout for the TCS race, just so it's fair for everybody.
By the way, did you clean that click-clack or something? It looks so bright. Everything looks so new outside. You're blowing it?
I blew off the asphalt track, but I didn't clean the click track. Must be just from the rain.
Man, looks really good.
I just blew off the asphalt.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't know if we missed anything. I'm sure I did. I usually miss something.
Like I said, for the next 2 weeks, this weekend, turf, spread the word. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Sunday, We're doors open at 8. We get started at 11.
Probably 9. Open at 9, start at 11. Saturday will be practice / track.
I expect a lot of people take advantage because they haven't even touched the turf. So the weather should get better and better as the day goes.
It should be dry out there.
Yeah. And then next week, like I said, the TCS coming to town, and the start of a new month, and hopefully the trend of some warmer weather, and hopefully weekday racing for outside, whether it's on road or 8 scale or whatever. It's going to be good.
Yeah. I think that's about it for our update here at Madness. We got Mini Z action coming up tomorrow. Friday night dirt racing.
6:30 start.
Friday night dirt racing and Sunday turf opener.
So wow, three different.
We got some racing ahead of us.
Different scales too. Well, no. Different scales because 8 scale on Friday.
Mini Z.
128 tomorrow. 10 scale on Sunday.
We do everything.
We do everything.
But
and you had comp crawling this past Sunday. Shout out to them. I passed by. Joe Mason was participating, and that was a nice draw.
Oh yeah,
that was a nice draw.
Yeah, there was a decent turnout for the rock crawling there. Shout out to Mike and the gang for putting that together.
Yeah, the whole parking lot was.
Yeah, it was a nice.
It was nice.
Nice program they ran over there.
Good for you guys. Definitely support it. And again, this coming Saturday, like I said, if you're not doing anything besides practicing for the turf, check out the monster trucks. They're going to be outside. They're going to be making some noise, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And whoever's coming out, please drive safe and bring it. It's gonna be good. The last one they had was on the big track, inside the monster
Yeah.
truck, and that was
That's
big
pretty cool.
turnout.
That's pretty cool. I don't see much for questions, so I think we're doing.
I think we're pretty clear. And like I said, we can continue to chat it up, all leading up to whatever event is on tap. Just chat it up, spread the word, and just let everybody know we're racing. And, you know, just weather has been a little bit strange, but for the next 3 days after we get through this cold snap, it's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Come May, soon we'll be complaining about it's too hot outside. What, Monday, 83 degrees? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
I mean, so
yeah.
go out there and enjoy. Support your local hobby shop and support your track.
I think
And,
that's
yeah.
about it for today, guys. Appreciate you tuning in.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for the continued support. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, hope to see you all in the next few days for some racing. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Take care. God bless.